Hello Matthew, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's my first video on YouTube, but I'm really ready to go for it. So today I'm going to talk about a significant case in Canadian business law. The name of the case is ArcelorMittal versus Canadian Natural Resources Limited. But for the ArcelorMittal Pipes Limited, I'm just gonna refer it with Mittal because it's really easy to go like that. So let's begin. The topic of my case is injurious falsehood. It means defamation occurs when a false statement is made to harm someone financially or by any means. So before starting, I'm just gonna highlight my props. So for props, I have a Parker pen, which I think whenever I see a lawyer or a judge signing something, they always have a Parker pen. I fortunately found one in my bag, so I thought that can be a cool prop. Then I have a diary. So the story behind this is the first time I saw a judge in India like 5 years ago. He had a diary in his hand. So whenever I imagine a judge, I always imagine him with a diary. So that's where I bring a diary, and I also have a binder, cause in my books, and I also think like judges always have binders cause they have a lot of files in them. So that's why. Now let's start with the basics from the next slide. False statement is made that harms someone's reputation. When it affects a company's product and cause financial harm, it can also fall under a specific tort known as injurious falsehood, or in this matter, it can also refer as slander of quality. To succeed in an injurious falsehood claim, three key elements must be proven. First is false statement, that is, the defendant must have made a false claim about the plaintiff's product to someone else. Then malice, the defendant must have acted with ill intent, not just an opinion. Then loss, the false statement must result in actual economic loss to plaintiff, like lost contract or customers. Now, case overview. Mitchell claims that Quality Alert not hurt their name, but also caused company to stop buying from them. So now, why do they think this? They claim that CNRL issued a Quality Alert warning others about the safety of their pipes. Mitchell argued that this caused other companies to stop doing business with them, damaging both their reputation and their bottom line. In the textbook example of how slander of quality can occur, CNRL allegedly made the pipes look unsafe, and as a result, Mittal says they lost business. Now, what actually Mittal Pipe faced? So they faced a lot of problems with the company. First of all, is slander of equality. The defendant may falsely disparage the plaintiff's product in a way that causes potential customers to take their business elsewhere. The tort is not committed, however, if the defendant merely suggests that its products are better than plaintiff's, nor if the defendant's statement about the plaintiff's other is slander of title but applicable here in case regardless here in case sorry. Now, second one, regardless of precise form of injurious falsehood, the plaintiff must prove three elements. Now, next one, sorry, false statement. The defendant must make a false statement about the plaintiff's business or property. That's a pretty solid point because the tort is concerned with reputation. The statement must be made to a third party. Now, the next one, malice. The defendant must have acted out of malice. Although that word generally means spite or ill will, its precise legal effect in somewhere unclear. The defendant certainly may be held liable if they made the false statement for the purpose of hurting the plaintiff. Now, the last one, loss of defendant's false statement must have caused the plaintiff to suffer a loss. The plaintiff may prove, for example, that a customer broke a contract to purchase the plaintiff's goods, or that a customer took their business elsewhere, or that a customer may be willing to pay only a reduced price. All of this is not good for the business. So that's what they faced. Now, what actions judge took and illegal rules used? So approved change. Specific word in the alert identified as defamatory. detailed list of customers who received the alert, evidence of sales lost due to the alert. So that's the first step the judge took. The second one, rejected changes. Claim made too late, more than 2 years after the alert. General claim without enough fact and proof. New claims not clearly tied to the original events. Now, limitation acts. This is from the Alberta Queen Code. You may sue within 2 years after you know where you were harmed. Amendment rules in civil procedures. Lawsuit can be amended because only if changes related to the same fact or events. Now, defamation requirements. Word must be quoted clearly. Plaintiff must explain when, where, and to whom the statement were made. So this is considered a pretty solid point on the topic on that slide too. Now, final outcome of the case. No matter what the court have been, whatever the companies have been fighting for, the main final outcome always comes from the court. So in this case, the case isn't over. The court will decide later in CNRL actually defamed Mittal or caused economic loss. The case will continue. A trial will decide the CNRL's action were legal, wrong, if damage should be awarded. So why this happened? Because in this case, an important lessons of anywhere entering in the business, what it teaches us that corporate communications must be accurate and responsible. Claims about competitors or suppliers can lead to lawsuit if they're made backed by fact. And perhaps most importantly, reputation is valuable and legally protected. As future business leaders, we can be cautious, informed, and ethical in how we commute both inside and outside in company. And with this, I open myself for questions and any queries. If you like, you can just shoot me an email or you can reach me out by my Blackboard Mouse message. So really thank you for watching my video. I hope you like it. If you like it, just like and subscribe. Thank you. And this is my citation, just making sure, because you already gonna have a PPT slide if I'm not wrong. If not, you can just ask me for the slides citation page and I'll happy to send you that. Thank you.